Well, any advice that I would give to someone newly diagnosed with head and neck cancer would be, I know you think life as you know it is over. Life as you know it is over, but you will find a new normal. When you hear those words, it's malignant. I mean, I thought I was going to die. I mean, I think I cried an ugly cry, a loud, bawling, ugly cry for about 3 days. And I thought, this is it. I'm going to be dead in a month. Well, odds are you're not going to be. And just know that it will get better. It's a speed bump on the timeline of your life. It will get better. It will get better.
But it's a hard journey to tell somebody they're on.
90% of the recovery is going to be your attitude.
I thought about this. What would I tell someone that was recently diagnosed? I would get a second opinion to make sure that you're getting the very best care and to see that you've exhausted all of your options before you decide. So to make an informed decision, know what your options are.
Take notes.
And I would say, start a diary. Actually, start 2 diaries. Start a diary for your caregivers that said, I went to this physician on this day. This is what was done. This is what the outcome was. This is how it changed my way of thinking. The other diary I keep is, how do I feel? What's happening to me emotionally as I'm walking this walk? That's helped me a lot after surgery to look back and go, how much strength that's brought for me. And even when I meet with people in hospitals that will want to see a laryngectomy before they have one, or my laryngectomy group that meets at Gildas in Kansas City, we speak with the graduating speech-language pathologist. And that blog, that catharsis of how do I feel, helps me feel stronger to be able to help those people. So prepare yourself mentally. Keep a track of your journey. Don't be afraid to look back on it.
When I've had recurrences and treatments, here's the timeline of my life. And here was first diagnosis. And that was a big speed bump. And I didn't think it would ever get better and life would never be the same. But it was. And then in 2005, I had my first big recurrence. I thought again, it's back. It's going to be in my body forever. You know, I'm going to have this problem. It's never going to be the same. Well, it was a speed bump. And in a year, it was the same. Well, in 2010, I had a recurrence in January, had it taken out, just got back to work, and it was back by July. So, again, that was a big speed bump. But I kept taking myself back to the first time, which was the worst, and remembering how I felt it was never going to get better. And it did. It did get better. But with each time, you know, you adjust to a little bit something different. And you live with it, and if you don't, you're 6 feet under. But I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to live with it. I adjust as I need to adapt to the way my life is today. And I'm thankful for the way it is.
It's not a life-ending deal. but it's certainly life-changing.
I had a good family and friend group of people to support me through all of this. But to find groups like Gilda's Club, which I didn't find until 2014. So for 14 years, I went through all of this thinking I was alone. I didn't know of anybody else who had had anything like this or was dealing with anything like I did. So I finally found Gilda's Club after the biggest recurrence in 2014. And the first day I came in here and found this head and neck cancer support group, I cried the whole way through it, and they were loving and accepting and wanted me to come back and so supportive. And I would just encourage anybody who has had cancer of any kind, but in my case head and neck cancer, to check out the Gilda's Club closest to you.
Go to your Gilda's Club. Find somebody who has head, neck, and throat. If you're starting out, find some folks that they know about. Make a network. That's why so many, we're in Nashville, in case you didn't, nobody knew. We have a very strong head, neck, and throat support group. We meet the last Monday of every month. And it is a large crowd that shows up, and very few of them are in treatment. But they're all there to try to help the new person who shows up. They want to give back.
Because somebody was there for us.